Mighty Max, the racing mouse with a heart of gold. Once upon a time, in a small village nestled in a lush, green valley, there lived a community of friendly mice. These mice were known far and wide for their incredible racing skills. Every year, they held a grand racing event called the Speedy Rodent Rally, which attracted competitors from all corners of the animal kingdom. Among these talented racers, there was one mouse who stood out from the rest. His name was Max, but everyone called him Mighty Max because of his unwavering determination and incredible speed. Max had a sleek, gray coat and bright, intelligent eyes. Ever since he was a young mouse, Max had dreamed of becoming the greatest racer in the valley. Max knew that to achieve his dream, he would have to train harder than any other mouse. He woke up early every morning and practiced racing through the meadows, darting around obstacles and sprinting up hills. He dedicated hours to building his strength and stamina, often pushing himself to the limits of his tiny body. Max's friends admired his dedication and cheered him on during his practice sessions, always encouraging him to reach for the stars. The annual Speedy Rodent Rally was a unique event, as it was a car race where each competitor built and raced their own custom-made vehicle. Max spent countless hours designing and constructing his very own racing machine. He scavenged for materials throughout the village, finding bits of wood, metal, and discarded parts to create his masterpiece. Max's car was a small, aerodynamic vehicle with bright red paint and the number 1 proudly displayed on the side. Benny, Max's best friend, was also participating in the race. Benny the Beaver was a skilled racer in his own right, and he had built a sturdy wooden car, using his strong teeth to shape the wood into the perfect racing machine. Benny's car featured a shiny blue paint job and the number 2 emblazoned on the side. As the annual Speedy Rodent Rally approached, excitement buzzed throughout the village. Racers arrived from near and far, eager to test their skills on the challenging course. The course itself was filled with tight turns, steep hills, and treacherous terrain, designed to test the limits of each racer's abilities and their homemade vehicles. Max and Benny spent the weeks leading up to the race honing their skills and perfecting their racing machines. They consulted with the wise owl, Olivia, who shared her knowledge of aerodynamics and taught Max how to reduce wind resistance while racing. Max also sought advice from Freddy the Fox, the village's resident mechanic, who helped Max optimize his racing gear for maximum performance. The village mice organized a series of practice races to help the competitors prepare for the big day. Max and Benny participated in every event, using the friendly competition to learn from their mistakes and improve their racing techniques. They raced through challenging terrain, navigated tight turns, and practiced their teamwork in relay races. During their training sessions, Max and Benny often encountered interesting and quirky characters from the animal kingdom. They met a wise tortoise who offered them advice on pacing and endurance, and a playful squirrel who taught them how to use their surroundings to their advantage. These new friends inspired Max and Benny, and the two racers continued to learn valuable lessons from the animals they met. As the days passed, the entire village became involved in the preparations for the Speedy Rodent Rally. The racecourse was meticulously planned and built, with an array of obstacles designed to challenge the racers and keep the spectators on the edge of their seats. The villagers eagerly anticipated the big race, discussing their predictions and placing friendly bets on the outcome. On the day of the race, the sun shone brightly, and a gentle breeze rustled through the trees. The racers lined up at the starting line, their hearts pounding with anticipation. Max and Benny exchanged a quick hug and wished each other good luck. Instead of a starting gun, the race began with the village's fastest bunny, Bonnie, finishing chewing a carrot. The competitors revved their engines and surged forward as soon as the last crunch was heard. Max quickly took the lead, his tiny red car speeding through the dense forest, leaping over babbling brooks, and navigating the winding paths with ease. The other racers marveled at his agility and determination, but they were all determined to catch up to him. As Max raced through the course, Benny was not far behind. The two friends were neck and neck, each determined to give their best performance. Benny was amazed by Max's progress, and he silently cheered his friend on, knowing that Max was on the cusp of achieving his dream. The course became more challenging as the racers pushed themselves to their limits. They navigated treacherous cliffs, darted through narrow tunnels, and raced through water hazards, each trying to be the first to reach the finish line. Max maintained his position at the front of the pack, but he knew that the other racers were close behind, waiting for any opportunity to overtake him. As they raced, the spectators cheered them on, their excitement filling the air. The village mice had set up stands along the course where they handed out refreshing water and snacks to the racers as they passed by. The animals in the stands waved colorful flags and chanted the names of their favorite racers, creating a festive atmosphere. But then, as they approached the final stretch of the race, disaster struck. Benny's car hit a large rock, causing it to break down with a loud clunk. Max heard his friend's cry and saw him trying to fix the car, his face etched with frustration and sadness. For a moment, Max hesitated, torn between his dream of winning the race and his loyalty to his friend. In that instant, Max made a decision that would define his character. He skidded to a halt and turned back to help Benny, knowing that it meant giving up his chance at victory. Max reached Benny's side and, together, they managed to repair Benny's car. The two friends then resumed the race, side by side, even though they knew they wouldn't win. The other racers, initially confused by Max's sudden change of course, soon understood the gravity of the situation. One by one, they slowed their pace and joined Max and Benny, forming a procession of camaraderie and support. Together, they crossed the finish line, a testament to the importance of friendship and the power of unity. As they crossed the finish line, the crowd erupted in cheers and applause. Max and Benny had not won the race, but they had shown everyone the true meaning of friendship and selflessness. The other racers gathered around the pair, congratulating them on their bravery and sportsmanship. At the awards ceremony, the race organizers announced a special prize for Max, the Heart of Gold Award. This prestigious honor was given to racers who displayed exceptional kindness and compassion on the track. As Max accepted the award, he felt a surge of pride and happiness. He knew that he had made the right choice by helping Benny, and he realized that true greatness came from being kind, compassionate, and loyal to his friends. The following year, the Speedy Rodent Rally introduced a new award called the Benny Sportsmanship Award, given to the racer who best exemplified the spirit of fair play and good sportsmanship during the race. This new tradition further reinforced the importance of friendship and compassion among the competitors, honoring the legacy of Max's selfless act. Max and Benny remained the best of friends, and they continued to race together for many years. They shared countless adventures and made memories that would last a lifetime. Their bond, forged on the racetrack, was a testament to the power of friendship and the importance of putting others before oneself. As Max and Benny's fame grew, so did the Speedy Rodent Rally. Each year, more racers joined the event, eager to challenge themselves and learn from the legendary duo. Max and Benny, always happy to share their knowledge and experience, became mentors to the younger generation of racers, teaching them the value of hard work, dedication, and sportsmanship. New traditions were introduced to the Speedy Rodent Rally, including a workshop where racers could exchange ideas and collaborate on improving their racing machines. This spirit of camaraderie and cooperation spread throughout the village, and the annual race became more than just a competition. It was a celebration of friendship, teamwork, and unity. As the years passed, Max and Benny retired from racing but continued to be involved in the Speedy Rodent Rally as organizers and mentors. They watched with pride as new racers took up the mantle, inspired by their example of selflessness and compassion. And so, Mighty Max's legacy lived on, inspiring generations of racers to be kind, courageous, and loyal friends. The valley where they lived became known as a place of camaraderie and sportsmanship, where dreams could be achieved through hard work, determination, and a heart of gold. The end.